Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Ophelia and I am a witch every single day, not just online, not just when I'm doing a spell. I am a witch 24/7. And it's kind of a lot of witchy things have happened to me throughout my life and just every day. And I run into other witches. Since I am a witch, I do come across other witches as well. It's a very real thing and it's a very real lifestyle. I am chosen to be a witch. Thank you, God. Thank you for choosing me to be a literal witch. So yeah, there's magic in me and there's probably magic in you too since you're watching this. So welcome, my fellow witch. I'm so glad that you're here and I'm so glad that you were also chosen to be a witch because you are powerful. And I'm just gonna explain some of the witchy things because you can probably relate. You might need a witchy friend to look up to right now. If you're a new witch, maybe you don't know what the F is going on. Maybe you are a witch and you have been for years and you just need another witchy friend or witchy videos to watch. You just like that witchy content. I got you. I've been a witch my whole life. I really started tapping into my powers about 5 years or 6 years ago. I'm 21 now, so I don't know how old you are, but whether you're a tween, teen, adult, whoever, hi, and you are powerful and welcomed into my channel. So come in and welcome. I welcome you into my channel. Also, saying you're welcome to people, don't, unless you want them to come into you and welcome into your energy. That's just a little witchy side note. You're going to be getting a lot of those. I am welcoming you, so come on in and welcome into my channel. So on a regular day-to-day basis, I try to be normal, try to have a routine like my friends and some family that do. They have a routine, a job, a workout, and eating healthy. And I mean, I do that because there's a spiritual side to me that knows that's like cleansing and spirituality comes with being a witch. So you probably also are spiritual. So what was I gonna say? Can you bring my thought back into my head because I literally don't even remember what I was. Oh, I remember now. Yeah, I try to wake up every day and like have a routine, blah blah blah. And then I realize I'm a witch and random shit happens to me and it's kind of hard to have a routine. So if you cannot break in that habit of doing the same thing every day because you are a witch, and witches are, they're not human. Obviously, we're human, but they're also a witch, so it's a little bit different for us. I want to just like go to the gym and then I'm just like, this feels wrong. This feels wrong. And this feels like fake a little bit. Witches' routines don't last for a long time because they're constantly evolving and constantly changing, and random shit comes into their life. Their life is not regular, their life is not normal, so random things will happen into their life. So I'm just gonna go ahead and share some of the crazy things that has happened to me, and then you guys can go ahead and feel familiarized with what a witch is kind of like, how our energy is so open, and maybe you can even relate to this, and also you can get to know me a little bit. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you guys about a random thing that's coming to mind right now. I have so many of them. And before I start, I just want to say, like, when I was little, I had a feather collection, a snow globe collection, which literally looks like crystal balls, a seashell collection, a little rock collection. So I've always been a witch and I've constantly had witchy things happen to me throughout my life. But this one story is just really popping in my brain, and it happened about maybe a year-ish ago. This is what the story I'm gonna go off of, just because there is like a repetitive amount of like witchy things that happen to me in this cycle. So let's begin. Basically, I moved into a place with this guy and I manifested it. Obviously, you become really good at manifesting when you are a witch. And my other witchy best friend at the time lived literally down the street. And this was a random city. This was literally such a random city. And we both moved to the apartments at the same exact day. So that was already a weird witchy thing. I had a witchy best friend down the street and we got our own apartments with our boyfriends at the time. So a witchy number one thing. So I moved in that first night, okay? And then I was dating a guy, and my first night there, I fell asleep. I always like astral go somewhere in my dream. Like I usually go to a weird place, outer space, my grandma's house, a random place I've never seen before. It's so weird, like somewhere in the astral realm. But this dream, I was in my room. I was literally in the room that I was in at the time, the apartment. My first night there, I was in the apartment already. So I woke up and I sat up in my dream, and a guy opened the door, the front door, and walked to me and told me, I'm going to take him away from you. I woke up and there was a bee in my hair. There was a literal dead bee in my hair. Why is there a dead bee in my hair? Side note. So I googled spiritual meaning of bee. I do that a lot. Spiritual meaning of a dead frog on the ground. Spiritual meaning of red shoes that I keep seeing everywhere. Spiritual meaning. And it's just like, am I in a spiritual psychosis or is this real? It's real. You keep seeing those angel numbers because the angels are talking to you. But anyways, a weird guy came to me in my dream. Fuck, like he's gonna take my boyfriend away from me, whatever that fucking even means. So that was like a witchy thing that just happens. So what did I do? I in the morning like did a little protection spell, salted the ground and the doorway, and I told the guy that I was dating at the time too, like, hey, this person, like this like man, like the spirit, he was like, bitch, I know that you're a witch, but like what the F is wrong with you? Like this apartment was haunted by a freaking man ghost. I went about my life hanging out with my witchy friend down the street. We would get together and do spells. So maybe you have witchy friends in your life that you can meet up with and do spells with, and it's just nice to talk to somebody that understands your witchiness. Well, that's really creepy, and I'd rather just not like see that right now. You also have to see shit. Fast forward like a few months, like 5 months maybe, however the fuck long I was there. The last day that I was there, like all of the power went out. I felt like something was gonna happen, so I did a quick little spell and I manifested like, okay, something amazing needs to happen, and I really want to move to California. So that was like heavy on my mind, like, okay, like I feel like this is about to end, like he's about to take him away from me, whatever the fuck that even means. So I just need to go ahead and do a little spell, and I want to move away from here because it's about to be winter and I need to be in California. So I did a spell to move to California, and I did a spell that I would live there for free. The spell worked. This guy reached out to me from California and told me that he really likes my content and that what part of California do I live in? And I said, I do not live in California, but I could, like, let me come. Thank you for using my audios, like, you're welcome, like, can I live with you? You have to literally do the things that you did spells for. So when you do a spell, it's going to work, and then you have to go do it, because if that spell didn't fucking work, it would be your spirit's guides being like, no, like this is not for you. But if it works, it's literally for you. You can make anything you want happen. It's like manifesting but times 10, and it works a lot faster. I went, and then I got there and I realized that I had met the guy before in a past life. I recognized him and he recognized me. He was also very spiritual and woke, and he was like on his shit too. So he told me like, hey, I think we dated in a past life, and I think that I was mean to you, and I'm so sorry, and I promise I won't do that again. And I was just like, oh well, he's gonna do it to me again, like my intuition like is telling me, but it's okay, babe, like at least I'm in California. We went to his house. It was a trap house, and there was a lot of ghosts in there. No furniture except for one creepy fucking piano, and every time somebody touched it, I would hear literal ghosts coming out of it. There was nothing on the wall except for one picture. It was Mother Mary. Really creepy in there. Anyways, I staged it and I cleansed it, at least the room I was staying in, and I did raise the vibes a little bit and open the window and made it pure and light. That's the type of shit that happens in my fucking life. What else? Like, what else can I share with you guys? If you get dreams, if you get downloads, which you do because you're a fucking witch, you need to listen to them. If someone comes into tells you something into your dream, it's because it's real. What are you gonna wake up and be like, That was weird. Like, let me literally never think about that ever again. And if you listen to it and you start aligning, you're gonna start realizing stuff. Your eyes are gonna open and you're going to become more of a witch and more powerful if you listen to those powers. If you listen to that energy, you become more in sync with it and connected with it. The witch life is not for everyone. It comes with a lot. It's a lot more than just doing spells and manifesting and reading witchy books and making herb jars. Like, it opens a lot of things being a full-time witch. I do not wake up and check the weather app. I haven't done that in years. But I wake up and check the moon phase app. What the fuck is the moon in and what can I expect today? Every single new moon, I welcome in new energy, whether that just be me setting intentions in my head, because not everything has to be physically written out. It does, like, a lot of the time, but not always. Like, you can just do anything in your head, really. If you like pink, you're obviously gonna have pink shit everywhere. If you're a witch, you're obviously gonna have witchy shit everywhere. But it's really just in your mind. Bring it back to my head. Bring it back to my head. What was I even gonna say? If you are a witch, the moon phases will affect you. And I am a Cancer, so maybe you're a Cancer too, but if you're not, it's fine, obviously. And the moon phases will affect you even more heavily because that is your main home planet. Astrology doesn't have to come with being a witch, but being a witch is moon phases and moon phases are astrology. So it does like sink in there and kind of like connect and resonate with each other. The moon phases, new moons, you're going to start recognizing new stuff in your life. So you know how I talked about like creating a routine for yourself? It's kind of hard when every new moon you have to become a new person. Like, new things will come into your life and new situations, and I move all of the time. New house, new people, new friends, new job. It's new all of the time because every new moon is a new thing for me. Like, it completely transforms my life every single new moon. So the moon phases will affect your life when you are a witch. During the full moons, crazy time during the full moons. I don't know what to expect. Full moons will bring weird energy into your life, but it will align you. So being a witch, you will attract other witches eventually in your life, whether that be older witches, the same age witches, new witches, old witches, baby witches, whatever. And not everyone has your best intention. People will try to send you the evil eye, and it does come heavier when you are a witch. So if you are a witch sending the evil eye to somebody, it's going to project a lot heavier than just a random stranger evil eyeing you or a random friend evil eyeing you. When you are a witch and you know other witches and they send you the evil eye, it's going to hurt you physically a lot more than it would anybody else. So I have to really protect my energy a lot. That means taking a lot more rosemary baths. That means carrying black tourmaline with me everywhere I go, making so much protection jars, and talking to my guides on the daily, talking to my spirits on the daily to make sure that they have my back and got me. If you cannot figure out who your spirit guides are, which I had like a sign. You're gonna see signs everywhere, by the way. I knew that I had a wolf as my spirit guide because I would see the word wolf everywhere. One time I was just like, okay, like, Wolfie, where are you? And then I opened the door and this girl walked towards me and her shirt said wolves. And I was just like, this is instant. Like, you're going to instantly receive signs when you are a witch. You are going to be constantly talking. It's not just like, oh my god, a 333. Like, no, it's literally everywhere I look. Like, you are going to be receiving multiple signs. Like, when you walk in somewhere and a song is playing, that song is for you right now. It's a channeled message from spirit. Everything is. It's a lot. So one time I was trying to go to visit this girl that I wasn't really, we had a falling out and I could feel it and we could both feel the falling out. She moved, I stayed, and we both kind of knew like we shouldn't be friends anymore. Like, the world is separating us. Okay, we're both witches, so we knew this, but we were gonna just try. So I started to drive my car down there. Not even 5 minutes, I got into a car accident. My intuition told me not to go, but I ignored it because I'm a human too. And sometimes I have to just do what I have to do. So I started to go. The license plate that I crashed into was 111. The world literally just wouldn't let me go. The world was like, bitch, no, you're not going. Huge things are going to happen to you. It's not just like a simple like, oh, like, no, like, my mom wouldn't let me go. Like, no, like, the world wouldn't let me go. But I'm fine, I'm good, I'm protected, but my car is fucked. When it gets dark, it gets dark. But when it gets light, and you can manifest and do spells and become so connected to your guides. I would stay away from dark magic because dark magic is not pure. I only do light spells, and I suggest you do too because there is an afterlife. And if you put dark energy on earth, I don't know if things are gonna look good for you after life, or who you're gonna become. If you believe in reincarnation, like maybe you might become a shitty person next. So I would just stick to pure light energy magic, which is fine. That's why I don't send anyone the evil eye. I don't return to sender, okay? I put it in the ground. It doesn't need to be returned. My energy doesn't need, no negative energy needs to be put out there that is bad. It is all good energy I am putting out always because I know that there is more to life and I need to be pure and I need to be good. What else? Every day I wake up, pick out an outfit. I know that my wardrobe is going to affect me. If I put on this shirt that I don't feel confident in and I don't really like the color, but I've had it forever, whatever, like I'm going to attract old negative energies. If I put on a brand new shirt, new shit is going to happen to me. If I put on my favorite shirt, I'm going to have the best day. Like literally putting on a wardrobe is so meaningful. Like a witch's wardrobe. I made a video a really long time ago called A Witch's Wardrobe. I need to redo it because it's been so long, but like a witch's wardrobe is real. Make sure that you throw out any clothes from your exes or old friends because those energies are on those clothes and it will give you some type of negative vibe. I promise you. Just throw that shit out. It's not even that cute. I could literally go on and on and on. Like there's so many things to becoming a witch. I had a witch in my life and she started to not really like me. So she did some weird stuff to my energy and I got very fucking sick. I was just going through it mentally and then a fucking dog attacked me and bit my face. As you can see, I now look like Harry Potter. So I knew something was going on and I could feel it. I did a tarot reading about it and I had to cleanse my energy. So that type of stuff could happen to you when you are a witch. You could literally become physically ill or physically hurt because of another witch sending you negative energy. You need to protect yourself. And sometimes dark energy over and beats light energy because it's so heavy and like strong, but like light energy is better in the long run, trust me. Hair holds a lot of energy always. Make sure you're changing it up, cutting it, washing it, cleansing it, protecting it with a hat because you're going to get a lot of spiritual downloads now that your crown chakra is open. Put on a fucking hat. Going to pick up on other people's vibes and you're going to pick up on other people's energy always. You can low-key read minds though. If you don't know something about life, you are going to because chances are you have a tarot deck if you're a witch and you can literally ask the tarot deck anything. And so you're going to find out anything you want to know, which is a bonus. You're always going to be one step ahead. Your intuition is going to be very strong. You're going to know how people are as soon as you meet them. You're going to be able to pick up on their energy. You're probably going to have a cat or a type of animal that is your familiar. You're probably going to have some magical carpets and rugs. You're probably going to own a witch hat. You're going to have tarot cards, probably a crystal ball too. Definitely lots of crystals. And you're gonna do spells. I could go on about all of the insane, weird, witchy things that happened to me and definitely happened to me because I was a witch. Your favorite shops will become witchy metaphysical shops and those will also turn into your safe space. If you need a place to go to recharge, take the day away, go there. You can go there with friends, but I genuinely suggest going there alone when you feel lost and confused, which will be a lot because witches get redirected a lot from their spirit guides when they know that somebody needs help from them. They push me a lot into people's direction that needs help, or if I need help, they push me in a new direction when they know that the path is no longer aligning for me. I cannot subconsciously tuck it away. Witches can't do that. If physically everything subconscious gets brought out into your life and you will redirect your path when you know something or someone does not fit or align with you in your life, you will get redirected and you will go to a different path. So your paths are constantly changing a lot when you're a witch. It's a lot of honestly chaos and it's not like really bad as it sounds, but it's a lot of energy always. So you do become tired a lot and you see things and you hear things and it's a lot, but you got this because you were chosen and you don't want a basic regular normal boring life anyways. There is tons of more situations and things that I could go on about and I could definitely make a part 2 if that's something you guys are interested in, so let me know and I will. I'm going to end the video here because it is getting long and my intuition is telling me that long videos are no good, so I will end it here. But if you are a witch, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can become friends with me and we can learn together and I can give you more advice and just some input about life and I can help you if you want. Comment down below a witch emoji if you stayed this far and you are a witch, and just comment on a witch emoji so I know who you are and I know who my little witches are and my witchy friends. Bless, sending you good healing energy, protection, and I will see you guys in the next video. I can't wait. Comment down below some other things you would love me to discuss about, and I would love to. So I will see you guys later. Stay woke.